Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Shell, back with another video. I'm gonna do another car video today for y'all. Just trying to get it out, man. Want to give y'all my take on the NBA offseason so far. Just a few quick pointers, quick little video. I'm sure y'all have seen by now, but Giannis going to the Heat. Crazy deal, man. If I'm Giannis and it was Miami or Boston, I want to go to Boston. Great player, Bam Adebayo. I think he's super underrated. Think the world of him. All-star caliber player. Not the best fit, in my opinion, next to Giannis. Of course, I believe in Pat Riley. I think he's going to put the team around him. But just from Giannis's perspective, I think I would have liked to see him in Boston. Now, I understand Milwaukee's perspective of taking the deal from Miami. I overall think the deal from Boston, which, by the way, was Jaylen Brown and 2 first-round picks, was better than the deal that Miami ultimately gave up for Giannis. I just think it wasn't the right deal for Milwaukee. Milwaukee did not want to be in the same situation where Jaylen Brown's due another 2-year extension, next offseason. And if he doesn't sign that, you're probably going to be in the same situation you were in Giannis. So if you're Jimmy Haslam, I don't want to be in that situation. I just, started taking over this franchise. I want to rebuild it in my image. Give me the picks, give me the young players, and we'll figure it out from here. There's no easy way, especially with the way, the Bucks, man, they're a model franchise, how to invest in your all-in player, man. They did everything you possibly could ask for Giannis. They went above and beyond. They probably should have got rid of him last offseason before they waived the Damian Lillard contract, to sign Miles Turner. They probably should have saw the writing on the wall. But, of course, hindsight's 20/20. You don't want to give up on your franchise, greatest player. You want to see him retire a buck. And they did everything they could, in my opinion, to go out and do that. They invested their future, They re-signed key players from their championship run. They did right by Giannis ultimately, too. Trading him somewhere where he wanted to go. And, then they get to move on with their franchise. They get to start over. And Miami ultimately gets to make a run. Pat Riley is known for this, man. You talk about Shaq, you talk about LeBron James, you talk about Jimmy Butler. Man, Jimmy Butler is so slept on, man. So slept on. He took some really, mid-teams deep in the playoffs. So, I feel like, this is what Pat Riley does. He gets big stars. He gets the most out of them. I think Giannis fits the culture in Miami. I think, he'll fit in very, very nicely there. He's finally got, Eric Spoelstra, a system to be a part of. They'll fill out the roster. There's some free agents that are available. The NBA is so shooting focused. You can always find shooters now. Everybody's got to be able to shoot. So they'll be able to put shooters around Giannis and Bam. And, defensively, they'll definitely make some noise for sure. Not as good as San Antonio defensively. I wouldn't say they're as good as OKC defensively, but I think they're the best defensive team in the East. I think they're better defensive than the Knicks. With Giannis and Bam, certainly Cleveland. Their backcourt can't guard nobody. And I think Miami's not done, man. They're going to go in the trade market. Honorable mention for them to look out. Reunite Drew Holiday with your boy Giannis. See if you can get him from Portland if you're Miami. See if you can figure out a way to make the money work. Something like that. That's somebody I look to pick up. I know Chris Middleton's probably rumored to go over there. If you can get something out of him, great. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Chris Middleton, he hasn't done anything in years, but you're going to be asking him to do significantly less on this team. Given his age and injury history, that's probably a more ideal role for him. So, maybe Klay Thompson, maybe another shooter out there, and a vet, proven winner, all guys that Miami can get out. So that's the major trade there. But as a result of that, and this is really the crux of the video here, as a result of that, the Boston Celtics offered up Jaylen Brown again and didn't get their guy. And if you're Jaylen Brown, I feel for this guy. You're one of the smartest individuals. You're one of the best players in the world. And people just constantly be disrespecting you, man. This man's Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Man, y'all expected the season to be lost, and I led us to the 2 seed without JT. Now, listen, let JT be on the team without me and see how he look by himself. That's what Jaylen Brown thinking. You know, he better take y'all to at least the 2 seed if y'all trade me. And listen, I'm going to give Boston fans a reality check. Y'all not close, man. Y'all taking a step back. Y'all trade Jaylen Brown. It's rumored that the Boston Celtics want 4 first-round picks. That's what the Orlando Magic gave up for Desmond Bane. Mikal Bridges went for 5 first-round picks. You think Jaylen Brown, now I understand there's a huge financial implication with Jaylen Brown. I don't think his value truly is 4 first-round picks, but it's all the money you got to shell out for Jaylen Brown and his value overall there. So I know it's a little bit more complicated situation with the money, but if you get 4, even if you get 4 first-round picks for Jaylen Brown, you're taking a step back. Jason Tatum's coming off of an Achilles. You gonna put that pressure on that man? Oh, the co-star you've been riding with your whole fucking career, excuse me, your whole career is gonna be gone? And you coming off of a major injury? Oh, nah, y'all taking a step back. Y'all taking a step back. Welcome to the 5th and 6th seed. Because that's what y'all gonna be. Y'all gonna appreciate Jaylen Brown when he's gone. Y'all gonna appreciate Jaylen Brown when he's gone. Listen, I like to see Jaylen Brown on the Rockets, the Spurs. Man, and he could take them over the top. He could take those teams over the top. Even OKC, man. Listen, you just watched your young boys, Jalen Williams, be hurt in the playoffs. Chet Holmgren, excuse me. Chet Holmgren not performing in the playoffs, man. Go out there and get yourself a veteran. Let them mess around and get Jaylen Brown, man. They got the draft capital. And if Boston is going to accept 4 first-round picks, they know they're going to take a step back. So they're not going to be worried about, we're going to be able to beat OKC. Because you're going to have to build the team around JT. As the team's constructed, I would see them as a 5th or 6th round pick. Seed, excuse me. So, I got news for y'all Boston fans. Y'all taking a step back. Jaylen Brown has every right to feel disrespected. Y'all been trying to boot him off the team for years now. Let him go somewhere else. Let him go to another contender. Let him win a chip. And then we're going to find out how much of a dog Jason Tatum is. Listen, man. Everyone's calling Jason Tatum Batman and Jaylen Brown Robin. We're going to find out. We're going to find out this season because Jaylen Brown is not going to be on the Celtics. There ain't no way. I don't care that he got a contract. You can't disrespect a player in the NBA like this. Punk him at the level that Jaylen Brown is and expect him to be on your team. There ain't no way. He want to be the number 1 guy. He knows what it feels like. They said all along JT is Batman. No, I'm Batman. I led this team to the 2nd seed. When y'all thought it was going to be a lost season, thought we was going to be in the play-in. Man, miss me with that. If I'm Jaylen Brown, hey, listen, let JT do what I did. That's basically going to be what it's be if they get those 4 first-round picks. If you're Boston, you got to get a player or you're taking a step back. And there's no player out there right now that's on the trade market that's Jaylen Brown caliber. So you're taking a step back. So, listen, the Boston Celtics trade Jaylen Brown after Giannis went off the board. It's over for you guys. You're taking a step back. Now you got a superstar player making $300 million in Jason Tatum coming off of an Achilles. And guess what? You don't have that much talent outside of Jaylen Brown. You got some great role players. But you ain't got a championship squad. You let go of Jaylen Brown. Absolutely not. And we're going to find out how valuable this brother was as soon as he leaves Boston. Because his impact's going to be felt. This brother's durable. He shows up. He's done it at the highest level. Finals MVP. Yeah, man, if I'm JB, I'm hitting him with the do sign right on the Twitch stream, man. Get me up out of here. Get me up out of here, man. Move me to a team like Dallas. See what I do. Move me to a team like Houston, the Spurs. See what I do. OKC even. Man, JB, wherever he gets traded, man, he's going to shift the whole league. And people don't want to see it. Don't sleep on Jaylen Brown. Hey, this is your boy Shell. I'm going to be back with the videos, man. Going to make them anywhere, anyhow. Got to make it happen. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll keep y'all updated. Deuces.